Is it not doing the sound? Oh my god, it has to be like right at my face, I think. Welcome. Hi. Okay, so apparently I just needed a restart. Oh, cuckoo. Sorry about that. That was a whole like 50 something minutes of garbage. I apologize. Oh, I'm so sad for all of us. Mostly myself. Hi. Again. Again? She's back. Oh. Oh, thank you. New live, who dis? We gotta start all over again on Taquito Tuesday or Taco Day. Happy Taco Tuesday. Oh, I see the little dinosaur. Oh, I see the tiny Oh, sorry. Thanks for the tiny dinies. What am I doing? Restarting. We were already over here for an hour and the video, the audio wasn't working. So I'm going to pick up where I left off. Oh no, wait, that's not the one I wanted. What's still done? Sorry. I was literally working. Okay, so I'm working and I'm also listening to thanks for the tiny diny rawr. Or is that rawr? Grr. I don't know. What do people say? I'm not hipping with it. I won't even pretend. So yeah, I'm gonna continue on this. Let's see. I'm sorry, I like just did this. Wait, they have a voice changer? Are you being, are you a gas? Are you for real? Or are you just saying that? Because I'll probably believe anything you say. Well, I'm not a youth, so my secret's out. They say, thanks for the tiny diny rar. That's what I said. I tried. I'm also listening to the lady who went viral about the fact that she fell in love with her therapist. Oh, is what? I I kind of want that. I don't know how they do that. Is it an audio effect on here? I don't know. It's probably too much for me. But yeah, I'm listening to this lady. I feel like my unsolicited opinion is like I think she thinks these things happened, but like I don't think they actually happened. Like I believe that's what she thinks happened, but I don't know that like her psychiatrist was really inappropriate with her. I think that maybe she just misinterpreted what he was saying or you know, people can do that a lot. Like you can say, "Hey, how are you?" And I think she thought he would say like, "Hey, how are you, girl?" Like that's what she heard, but that's not what he said. I think it's one of those situations. Like I think she heard what she wanted to hear, and I don't think that's what he meant. So I think there's some miscommunications there, and now she's mad at him or something. I don't know, but it seems wild. You'll have to tell me if you listen to it. I'm still in the middle. That's what I'm listening to on my AirPods. So if you hear me making random comments, oh, it's because I'm trying to take it all in. The ethical therapists. Oh, hold on. I would like to try this. Let's see. Um, I'm probably gonna ruin it, aren't I? I barely got good audio. Well, mine doesn't look like everybody else's, so I don't know how to do it. It's on my computer. Yeah, okay. I don't know. All right, I won't, because I already had to get off because of my terrible audio. I'm not about to live that again. Yeah, to be honest, I'd have to watch a YouTube video on how to do it and then come back in and do it. Gotta get. So I am that age. Girl, this obsession with your therapist is taking your energy. God. Somebody who watches this needs to talk to me because this is crazy. I have no one to talk to this about. Intimate dream confession. What is this? He doesn't have to write you back. This is not profesh. Oh no. You were honest and you wanted attention from him? Girl, you were. Oh no. Oh no. She's a little too honest on here. Okay, I know. You've got important things to do. It's all good. He was affected by the fact that you said some crazy ass things to him about having like under the moon while I'm ovulating dreams about him. He did not. Oh no. Oh no. Love? Oh no, girl. No. Stop it. You stop it, lady. Kendra. I'm gonna start doing that every time someone's being a little talking to me a little out there. I'm gonna just be like, Kendra, stop. Because I can say, listen, Linda. Well, now I'm gonna be like, Kendra, girl, tone it down, dial it back. Oh no. You already went viral on Instagram. Oh, girl. I can't with this one. Oh, just no. Oh my god. You are showing up messy. Oh, that's actually a good way to describe it. Showing up messy. Like you're showing up hella messy. Hmm. Yeah. Oh, the eldest child trying to steal my iPad. My god. Oh my goodness, this lady. How many followers does she have now? She has mods and stuff. Oh no. Ask nice questions. What does she? Oh, stop it. I've never said any of those things. You're just singing song lyrics. But yeah, she is messy. Yeah, I know. I get it now. Sorry, it took me a minute. You are spiraling. Ay, ay, ay. You were daydreaming about him? How again is he the one taking advantage of you? Oh my god, get married? Oh no, 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 lady. Oh no. Oh no. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop. Why is she still saying these words? Where are your friends? Where's your family? Somebody's to tell you to stop. Sometimes you just like not everything's for the internet. Oh no. Mm-mm. Oh my god. I. Oh. Okay. You need to listen to this, okay? You gotta listen to this freaking lady. You gotta listen to Kendra, okay? And we need to talk about it because these are the kind of people I'm telling you exist in the world, and you don't believe me. She's literally letting it. She's letting it hang out on the internet. You need to listen to her. I yes, copy and paste is a thing. Very helpful. I do. I've been copying and pasting a lot. I don't know if you've noticed, but yes, I have been copying and pasting. This girl's just she's throwing me off my game. She keeps distracting me with her story. Oh, you had to get out? Oh, I think he needed to get out. Oh, no. Oh, shoot, I'm. Yes. Oh, no. Synchronicities. Yes. So has anybody else listened to this lady? I mean, somebody needs to. I love tea and digitizing, but someone needs to give me some. Somebody needs to tell me they've heard this lady's story. I can't. I can't. Oh God. Her and Henry. What? Okay, so Henry is her chat GPT's name. What if that's also so happens to be her psychiatrist's name that she has a crush on? Wouldn't that be weird? That would be weird. Plot twist. I don't know because it sounds like people have like the internet has interneted and figured out who he is, but oh, she undo. But I'm just see I'm already getting myself all confused. Copy paste. Sorry, I'm over here getting myself worked up about this here. Lady, she's throwing me off my game. Oh my god. Oh, I'm on part 21. How many parts are there? I was in love with my psychiatrist for years and he kept me anyway. Part 21. Jeez. I don't think I want to do the chilies anymore because I didn't like how they looked. So I think this is going to be my version. I think. Oh my god, and okay, there are people out there you cannot talk to them. You cannot talk to them. This Kendra lady's one of them. Like nothing you ever say will they hear with their ears. They will always hear whatever they want to hear. 100%. All right, let's see. What are these that I randomly have in the drafts? Oh, these are cute. Okay, what's the other one? Oh, okay. Yeah, they were cute. All right, this is probably let's work on these. These here's a little you saw it here first. These are gonna be free. So I'm gonna work on the next freebie I'm gonna offer. This is gonna be an applique, which I think would be fun. We can applique the locket. How cute. Now let's get all set up. First thing I want to do is I'm going to find my preferred hoop size so I know how big I need this graphic to be. Apply, turn the hoop on, and holy cow, this is so much smaller. So I'm going to blow her up, giving room for those satins. Oh, it's okay. I don't need anything. I'm good. But thank you for offering. Appreciate the offers, but um actually I have my own already. But thank you for thinking of me. Okay, so let's discuss how we're going to approach this. So, pieces, I'm thinking that I think there's only going to be four applique pieces, right? I'm going to do the gold heart, like the locket, and then the inner locket. Oh, no, actually, technically, it's going to be, nope, I lied. That's going to only be three because I can make one big piece there. But there are some things that are in the background that need to be stitched out prior to the applique sitting on top of them. So let's start there. Which means these pieces I'm gonna do first, I think. I don't know which one's gonna flow better. I'm just gonna draw them and I will re-sequence them later. That's usually how I like to do stuff when the answer's not super apparent to me. Is I just play around with it and then eventually it comes to me. It's like when you can't remember that thing you were looking for, but then magically you remember when you're not thinking about it anymore. That's me with this. Okay. So this is gonna be the next freebie. The last one was the let me show the if you guys didn't see it, I'll show you what the last one that was. And it's still free, okay? This is not like um I'm not saying that there's no time limit on them. Let me put it that way. This is just going to be the newest one to the free collection. I'll try to say it that way because I'm just the words are not coming to me. Okay, so this was the last freebie. It's still available. So like I said, you can head on over. There's a special section for that. As you can see, look, it's right there. Okay. And it is 0, 0, 0, all zeros. That's this. Again, it is free. Free 99. You can get that one. And we're gonna pick up with the next. This will be the next free thing that I offer. So let's do that. And I believe it comes in. Oh, let me look. It does have three sizes. I think. Let me verify for you. Okay, no, it's two sizes. It'll either fit into a 5x7. So standard if you have like a brother sewing machine. If you only have a 4x4 and you do own Brilliance Essentials, know that you can use a repositional hoop and break it in half and still be able to use it on your machine. And also I offer it in a 6x8, which that's the Janome equivalent to the 5x7. Theirs are just a tad bit bigger, but those are the two hoop sizes that it fits. And it literally, I wear that shirt. Like I wear that shirt. That's my shirt. So it actually, that was the 6x8. I didn't need any more hoop space than that for me to put it on a tank top. So it will work if you would like to do it too. You can go ahead and grab yours. All right, let's pick out an appropriate color. Okay, my nose is itchy. Let's do some things. Switch this up. Oh, I have so many preferences here. All right, let's try that one. And then we will also have this one over here. I guess it's not technically pointy. Cinch up the waist here. And then I will have two more. If you follow me on other places, there are two more replay live videos. So, like, these videos are available for replay on the YouTube. Um, and you could watch them there. I'm trying to do an hour every day as a goal for myself. Um, it also makes me like actually sit down and work, you know. I can be easily distracted, so I'm doing this for all of us. All right, now let's see. I got rid of that line. So I will need to go from here. Did I say to start there? I hope so. Save. Dave. Boy. Okay, so that takes us from there to there. We also need to do this purple also. So let's go ahead and just get that over with. We'll do the same thing. I mean, I don't know that I want to cut that out as an applique. Like sometimes it's just like, ugh, it's like too much work. You know? Do I want more work? No. I do not want more work. Okay. Now, let's see. I also do this side. Oh, banana sandwiches. That's not what I wanted. All of you. This way. Okay. Oh, this isn't going to be bad. I'm like really excited for the lettering. I don't know why, but I am. Just itching to get there. All right, so let's take note so we can go from here to here. Yeah. We don't need to do it all, actually. That'll do. And then we need to go from here. Oh, shoot, hold on and see where does it start. Okay, so from here to here, enter. All right, that'll do. Oh, you may stick out. Let's fix you. I don't want you too close to the edge. All right. Okay, and then we need to do the gold loop, would I say? Is that a gold loop? Sure. Oh, so you can, I guess let me put it this way. You can switch stitch angles in Hatch. I also own that one. You can do it for a fill. You can remove them off of a satin and add your own stitch angles. So like all those things can be done. You can do it all. Oh, good at this. Hi. Hey, Sylvia. How's it going? Hope it's going good today. Oh, goodness, I have to sneeze. Allergies. Oh my God, they are killing me. I was also talking to everybody about who's kind of seen the Kendra lady from the interwebs talk about falling in love with her psychiatrist. Oh, that's what I'm listening to in the background. Yeah, and it's not, learning. You just need to learn where all the buttons are and know what they mean. That's pretty much it. You just need someone to give you a tour, so to speak. As long as you understand the fundamentals, like the general process of things, like I know we did discuss this yesterday, but pretty much it's like you use dots to create either a closed shape or an open line, and then you use a stitch type, so a type of stitching, to then add it to whatever it is you just drew. And now there's going to be some things that cannot be applicable to certain things that you draw. For instance, if I make a line, it does not close up onto itself, right? It's just open ended. You could not then apply a fill to that because that doesn't make sense. It can only work inside of a closed shape. So that's why, like, this has to be a fill. This line I couldn't fill it. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't close back up onto itself. Things like that. And then, for instance, there are different ways to apply a satin, especially here in Stitch Artist. For instance, there is a satin border which will work on a line and or will frame something. Let me take that off because I don't need that. Or it will fill the inside with a satin. But like I said, this could not work on this because there is no closed thing. So there's some little caveats, but generally speaking, you use dots to make things and to trace them, and then you then use these stitches that are available to you to then say, I want my machine to do this kind of stitch, this kind of stitch, or this kind of stitch with the stuff I just traced. That's like the most basic way I can explain it. Now, knowing how to adjust all of that, like in your properties or your preferences or techniques, like that's something totally different. This is like the most simplistic way I can explain it. You trace something and you give it a job. That is the easiest way to explain digitizing. So, outside of that, you just need someone to explain to you what other buttons do and how they work with this very simple process. So, like for instance, different in Stitch Artist, for instance, when you have something like in Stitch Artist, their property section over here is going to look different than another one. And the names that they call things may be different, but it's all kind of the same. Someone will have to explain to you how what you change in this section actually affects the stitch out. So that's like a sub other conversation you need to have. But generally speaking, you trace something and then you need to give some instruction for the machine to do with whatever you trace. So you can't just trace stuff and then think it's gonna magically turn into this great embroidery piece because that's not how it works. We have to then make decisions. What stitch type are you going to use? And then if you want to change anything about it, like do you want to change the direction? Do you want to change the texture? Do you want to change the stitch length? Is density an option for you to change? Do you want to change the underlay? There's a lot of other things that are like sub to all of that. But generally speaking, trace something, give it a job. We make embroidery. So that was the most like bare bones way I can describe that for sure. Okay, so let's see. But yes, feel free, you guys. I'm always open to questions. All right, now let's make this choose a gold color. Pale yellow, sure, sounds fine. And then let's make the secondary piece. You're welcome. I'm always happy to answer questions. Add stitches to that. Okay, cool. So I'm just double checking in my brain. I think all that other stuff will go after because this has to go on top of these loop de loops. So I will do that. That's going to be the after the applique. So AA. And then before the applique is going to be BA. So we did the BA part. We will wait to do the A part. So let's start with plotting out these applique pieces. So now I'm going to trace them. And here's the thing. I'm not going to trace them as like one heart and then another heart for the gold backing. I'm going to interconnect them because remember, somebody has to sit here and cut these out. I just want to do it the one time. And then this, don't worry, this will make it look like they're not connected when I do it after. So I'm not going to worry too much about any of that. Oh, I got to finish. Let's see. All right. All right, let's see. Let's make it how I want it. Okay, I think that looks good. Let me pick one of my colors of choice. Red. Oh no, I don't need that. I gotta save. Now Kendra's friends are coming out. Oh no. All right, copy and paste myself a second one. Okay. So this is gonna be God, that sneeze had been waiting for like I don't know how long. All right, so okay, so now next thing will be to do each of these hearts. Alrighty, let's see. Control. All right, let's make them. I'm gonna fast forward. Hear this girl. I want to hear Kendra's friend. Okay, I'm invested. I need to hear. Interesting. The plot thickens. Red. All right, now I'm gonna do paste. Okay. Now copy paste again. All right, let's just move this one earlier. Save. Okay, cool. So we got all the applique pieces. Like I said, there's only going to be 3, so we don't need those anymore. Now we decide what to do first, which I think I'm leaning towards the purple because I can do purple lettering plus ribbon and then do gold, and that will be like the whole thing. Okay, then. That's what we're doing. This will be free whenever I after I finish it. I gotta test it. So okay, let's do this. Where do we end? So I ended here, so then I'll probably start here. I think I'm gonna go like this and work my way down. Sure. All right. Oh, thank you. All right. So let's do this. Here we go. All right, a new purple is needed. Wait, did I use this one? No. All right, we're gonna go with, yep, that's what I want. That's what I want. All right, now let's continue. Mm. Hmm. Group. Yes, 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 yes. Oh no, so sorry. This was your friend. Oh, come on. I'm trying to click on this. All right, copy, paste. Let's flip it. Put it over here. Um, all right. So maybe I need to resequence this. Okay, I'm gonna do that after. I'm just gonna do all the things because I actually want it to end over here and then go over there, but we'll do that later. Oh shoot, I guess these. Okay, no. All right, so if we leave off on this side, let's do this one here. $3,000. Oh my gosh, sorry, I shouldn't be saying that. That's how much you charge your friend? Woo, this is wild. Wild. Kendra. Kendra. Girl. No way. No way. Girl, there's no way. No way. No way. Girl, ain't no way. Uh. All right, let's see. Let's do the um thinking. Or we start on this side. Hold on. Under. Okay. And so I changed my mind. So we'll go and end here and then all right, let's do this. All right. Kendra. I gotta leave charge your friend that much. Damn. I am not charging enough. I am cheap compared to this lady. Jesus. Jeez. Color. Jeez. Okay, I have to blow my nose. I'm sorry. I don't think you guys want to hear it. Who says that? I did just pay $3,000 for my friend to help me. Hey. No, you cannot do that. You'd have to do the BE file for that. I do get that question a lot, but no, unfortunately, you cannot. Now, could you make a Frankenstein design? Um, yes, technically, but it kind of comes out how it comes out, you know what I mean? How do we do what? Ooh, evil queen. How do we do what, friend? Oh, the T. Okay. Yeah, sorry. I know it's such a pain. But yeah, no, it doesn't do any of that. Oh, let's see. No, I mean, I can show you a hypothetical of how to Frankenstein, but I'll show you with one of my own. Okay, just in all fairness, so it's not like somebody else's. I'll technically show you how to do a Frankenstein. Okay, so let's do that first, and then we'll finish the tea. Not the tea, which could be like gossip, but not really. But yeah, actually, let's see. All right, I'm gonna show you since you asked me first the Frankenstein design. So I actually have one open right now that I did. Okay, so this is like if let's pretend I bought this, even though it's free. It's free, by the way. You can get this for me for free. But I didn't like something about it. Right? I want to change something. I didn't really like the stitch type that they used. So in order to do that, it's quite um it's a bit of a process. First thing you have to do is you have to have access to in Brilliance Essentials. And you got to go to the Stitch Simulator and you got to drag this little thing all the way to the very point right before it starts stitching out what you want to change. So I'm just going to pick a wing because that seems easy for me to do. Okay, so right before it starts, like we'll go see right when it switches. Okay, so back right before, and then we go stop. Pick any other color. I'm going to pick a crazy color so you can see the difference. So now when you look at the objects panel, first thing that stitches out is everything prior to when I created a stop or a color change. And then now this is everything after, which includes this wing I will be changing. So now what I need to do is I need to create yet another stop. So I'm going to go and now I'm going to slide it right until after it finished the wing I want to work on, which is this one. Right, let me verify. Don't want to leave any stitches behind. Okay. Say stop again. I'm going to change to another color so you guys can keep track of what I'm doing. This was the first thing I made. And now I've isolated this with these stops. Okay. And now I've also, parsed out this other one. Okay, so now I'm gonna go into, like I said, this is gonna be, it's a mess. It's a Frankenstein. She's quite a monster. So what I'm gonna do now is I will now redraw this shape out. Okay, I'm gonna do it as a. I mean, it's not gonna be good as a satin, but I don't know what else to change it to at this moment in time. So we're playing. Okay, we're Frankensteining together, and now I would just make the wing be what I want it to be. However, I want to do it, right? Because I didn't like how it was on the original design. So now I'm going to make it be everything I want it to be, right? Be all you can be. Go Army. Okay, here we go, like this. Okay, so now let's just. I need to stop taking things so seriously, like I'm actually going to use this. Okay, so let's say this is what I wanted to do. Now what I'm going to do is we're going to Frankenstein this. I got to piece it together. I got to delete the part I don't like. That's gone. Now I need to get this up in here in between these two. See this? Now this is in the correct order. Now I'm going to do Control A, go to the color chips, one color, move it back to black because this is monochromatic. And now when I then save it again, so you can't see it on your side, but you go to File, Save Stitch File As, name it as something else. I said it's my design. And when I now go open that my design, this is my Frankenstein, which you can tell because this is the satin wing I made. So that's how you can Frankenstein something. Now you'll have to ask yourself, was all of that worth it, or should I just do the whole thing myself? That would be for you to answer, but that's how you do it. So this is a Frankenstein. It has my own original piece now because this would be for my machine. It has what I entered into it. Now it'll also stitch it out when it's that time. So, and I can go back to the slider bar, and now when it comes here, it'll be, come on, you're almost there. Right here. This is the wing I inserted. And now here's the satin wing I made, and then it'll keep going on with the rest of the stuff that came with the file. See, it's possible, but it kind of sucks. I'm not gonna lie. Can you do it? Yes. Do you feel like it? Probably, yay or nay. The other thing too I would recommend is if you did attempt to do Frankenstein a design, please make sure that the one that you worked on, where you actually, have editable items, that you then do file and then save it as a working file in case you want to come back and change it, so you don't have to do this lengthy process all over again. So, no, it is not on a group. It's quite literally on my site. Um, so yeah, all my info, you can find it in my bio. But yeah, no, you don't have to be a part of a group or something for this. Okay. Did it come back? Okay, sorry, that was weird. Um, hopefully you saw where I showed it to you. I can't really tell because it told me that my connection was a little, it went out. So I know there was a pause in the everything. So let me know though if you got to see where to find it. But yes, that would be a Frankenstein situation. All right, so now I need to finish with this tea. I'm gonna branch it because so I forgot I picked the wrong tool. Sometimes it's just not worth it. Oh, it's this. Are these skinny? Tiny? Well, I don't see how big these are. This feels like it's a really thin. Oh my god, they're tiny. Yeah, they are. There's a branching tool. It comes with level 3, so you'll have to fully unlock everything. And it's literally this. It's quite literally a tree branch. It's how they have it indicated. So, what I think I'm gonna do is, oh, these are tiny. I'm gonna rearrange after this the letters because I want them to be bigger. But I'm gonna digitize all of them first, and then I may play with like the actual. And then I'll probably like it's probably for me gonna be like to the stars will be on the same line, and then who listen or however I can get it to make them be bigger and thicker because these are thin. They were 1 millimeter. That's skinny. So I'm just gonna focus on getting all the shapes down, and then once I'm done with all of them, I will take them as a whole and blow them up. If anyone's wondering what is she doing, that's what she's doing. So it doesn't look cute now, but that future Drea will fix it. Oh, back to Kendra's friend. Okay, yeah. There's a lot of things that happen at, well, not a lot of things, but some tools like that that occur at level um 3. Oh, this. There's a weird angle going on. There we go. Coaching with Kendra. Okay. Let me save this. All right, I'm just gonna copy the T. Oh my god, she's doing sessions she's not even licensed for. She is not a therapist. Oh my god. No. Kendra, you got a lot to answer for, girl. Oh no. Ay, ay, ay. Is spiritual psychosis. Okay. Why would you let do not encourage people to use ChatGPT for therapy? Go to a licensed professional, please. And she charged you $3,000 for 3 months. Mm. Past life therapy. She is a. She's someone Delulu that's giving people therapy. This is that's dangerous. Oh, where are you crossing over? Oh my god, what are you doing there? I like this friend through Zoom. Oh yeah, of course she is. I like this friend. All right, to this one. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just do stars as part of that. She sounds like she needed help. Oh no, poor lady. Kendra girl, you needed help. All right, let's see. What does this let me do? All right, let's see. But she is, yeah, she is. All right. We're probably gonna go for like 30 more minutes and then I'm gonna call it because I already already messed up one live audio prior to this. So girl needs a lunch break. So I'm gonna go for like 30 more. So begin your rapid fire questioning. Yes, I do. I hope you're doing good, by the way. It's been a minute since we've had a chat. Uh, I'm still on the recovery road here. Not all the way healed, and now I think I also have a head cold, but like, yeah, like, can only go so long. It's every day. I haven't been cleared yet, but nobody tell on me, okay? Because snitches get candy, so don't be telling on me. Yeah, I mean, I have to. Like, I landed up deciding to come back on here because the internet over here was TikTok was telling me I needed to go live or I was gonna get like some of my privileges were gonna go away. So I have to play the game. So here she is. I have a requirement of how many times I'm supposed to be on here for so long. So trying to do that so I don't lose my status. I'm gonna try to do 1 hour a day. We'll see how long that goes. I don't know if I could do my usual 3 hours at a time because that's a lot for my brain. All right, let's see. Where do we end? Da, 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 da. That's what I think. I think she thinks it happened. Do you listen to the Kendra lady? I was in love with her psychiatrist. Mm-mm. I think she believes what happened, but I mean, like, if we were there, I don't know if we would agree. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know. We only have her story to go off of, so. All right, now I want to see for just giggles. Okay. What else? both of them. And let's try to make them bigger. Yes, that's what we want. I just need to know this is gonna work. Okay. Good. I think I like that it's looking better. Who the heck is asking that? Oh, that's weird. No. That's not cool. Okay, what part of you doesn't like me? Hold on, I gotta need to see this run because it's driving me cuckoo. Oh, where'd it go? Oh, duh, it's over here. Wrong color, wrong color. All right, I need to see where this is. I'm messing up. Sam, how is all? All right, there, fixed. Jeez. Welcome, welcome. We're in the flash question asking. It's almost my lunch break. But I'm really gonna try to do an hour a day. But if you don't catch me, if you don't catch me outside, if you don't catch me out here on the TikTok street, you can find my replays somewhere else. Okay. Those in particular had to do with one, the shape, two, the opening, three, the stitch angles. It was jumping around in here. And it's also the way that I did it. I could have done this with just using level one if I wanted to, but I chose all the stitch angles. But a lot of times it happens when there's like overlaps, or if one of these is in the wrong place, it just doesn't like it. Sometimes just a weird thing that you have to play with until it goes away. But I probably could have gotten away with it if I just would have made this opening bigger. But it's just like an error that occurs. Software error. It happens a lot with E, and it did happen to me also on this loop on the H. It's like the loop, small loops that it can happen. Okay, sorry, I'm back to the W. Yeah, that's right. That is correct. Yeah, you just gotta play around with it. That is fact. All right, let me reuse my own H. If you ask me, I am forever a student. I will be learning till the end of time. I don't think we ever really truly know everything. So I am a lifetime learner. So there's always so much to learn, new things, new techniques. Like you can never know it all. It's great. I love it. It's the thing I love about it the most is it's challenging. So and I learned interesting techniques from other people that I wouldn't have thought of, but their beautiful brains came up with it, and they were nice enough to share with me, and now I added it to my own toolbox. So we're all here, group learning. Well, I mean that makes sense. You have to practice, 100%. I agree with that. You have to, but um, it becomes like muscle memory. Like I imagine, like if I was talented at playing, say, tennis or something like that, or much like riding a bike. You kind of remember, and then it becomes muscle memory for you. And then at some point, like for instance, with this specifically, I it has a lot of shortcuts on the keyboard that I use, and it has become muscle memory. Sometimes you just have to get back in here and like start to run those cogs to get warmed up because I've been gone for it's like 2 months at this point. I've been out medical reasons, so even me now, I'm like I still feel slow. Like you know what I mean? I'm still I know the buttons, but I still don't quite feel there. But at the same time, it is like riding a bike. I do remember how to get around. I'm just not as quick. So okay, see, I can't do that. Well, you know what? Wives are notorious for keeping us busy. You need a honey-do list, right? Tell her you need it. You're just waiting. Okay. I don't We're not doing that. What's the soliciting here, people? No, thank you. Ay, okay. Sorry, I got rid of them. Hi, it's me. I am still here. Girl, you missed it yesterday. I got my I'm too legit to quit now. I got my own like AI bot haters. It was entertaining for the like 30 seconds. But now I just got somebody else too trying to say that they were going to give so much money to people if they liked them their stuff or whatever. So, yeah, I know it's funny. Um they didn't stay very long cuz you know, I'm not into that. I okay, so technically, yes, I own all Stitch Artist levels, so I have all of Stitch Artist unlocked. But technically, yours would look the same if you own Stitch Artist. It just would have less buttons. Oh. Well, I mean, not to give you ideas or anything, but if you're preparing for your daughter's wedding, like there are some like keepsake things you could do. Like for instance, you have to like give something blue. Like you could give her like say a blue handkerchief that you digitized and your wife embroidered. Ideas, and it wouldn't be anything crazy. Like it would be a monogram or like a heart. Like you ain't got to get too crazy about it. You can monogram her new initials, right? Fun stuff. Um oh, but anyways, you asked me how I was doing. How I am doing? Questionable. Questionable. Oh, see, there you go. You guys do have stuff going on. That's a good idea. Robes, yeah. Ooh, hats. Phew, y'all got signed up with those hats. Yeah, I know. I feel like I'm constantly in the middle of recovering from something. yeah, like now I'm getting like I don't know if it's allergies or a cold. I am a mess. You see that? What is this? And my scar's itchy. I don't know if you saw my post about like where I've been, but she's been gone. I literally like knocked myself into oblivion. Um, so yeah, I haven't been here for like a long time, but I need to come back because TikTok was oh so gently reminding me that if I don't meet certain requirements, they're gonna take away my perks. So here she is, concussion and all, um, making it work, right? I don't want to lose my business is my livelihood, so I don't want to lose it all for something silly. So yeah, here we are. They are, but girl, they put me in like 300 view jail. I had no choice. They have not been pushing out my content because, I keep getting these reminders of things that they are wanting me to do. So, yeah, I'm going to try to do like an hour on here every day so I can meet my quotas cuz this is mainly how I get new clients. So, this is where I got to be. What are we doing for Halloween? You said the last 3 days. What? So it's one design that you've been working on for the past 3 days. For small text, I mean, you can either draw with columns or building blocks, or you can literally still just use simple drawing tools. Like, look, I'll do it again. I'll just use not that. It's mainly the real thing is it's mainly that I'm using a column and not like a satin outline, right? Does that make sense? Like I'm not using a border, I'm using it's the type of satin. So like it's fill inside, not fill the frame or doing it like a stick. Like I mean technically I guess if you wanted to, you could literally do like right like this and uh, then say like that. But I mean, yeah, I already don't like it, and I can't control a stitch angle, so not for me. But I guess technically you could. Oh man, I love that. I love that. Look, this is the cassette tape I did earlier. I finished it, so. But this one is gonna be the next free design. This is the next freebie I want to finish. It's applique, so I think it'd be super cute. I will also be having a black version for those of us who are on the darker side of life. Let's see. I'll show you a preview. So, oh, girl, where did I do with it? Where did I do with it? I can't even talk. Oh, jeez. Yeah, this will be the other version. So I'll come back and make like the dark dragon rider version, which pretty much is going to be me redoing the text. They'll both be free. The colored one's going to be first. Yeah. It's all it at the end of the day, it's kind of all the same. Like I have Hatch 3 and it's all the same. They just got different buttons or they call things different names. The interfacing looks different. It's all, but you all can make the same things. For instance, you guys have like column A, column B. They just call it different stuff. Like you guys have different names for things, but I feel it's all the same. It's all the same, right? It's all the same. I think everyone just has to be different because it's like their software. You know what I mean? Like their software. I mean, well, I mean, I don't know. Here's where she's nosy. How about I mean, if that's what you work in, would that not be like what you would like to have? I mean, I would assume like if you worked in that all day, that maybe you just get it out of just being familiar with it, or I don't know. I myself am a software hoarder, but that's because I like to learn new things, and that's how I do it is by trying out new softwares for fun, literally for fun. Okay, here's my nerd card. Oh. Wait, the first one? The fourth wing, like the first one? I gotta read Onyx Storm. I haven't started it because I'm afraid of finishing it. Is anyone else like that? Like, I have not started because I don't want to be sad about when it's over. I'm gonna be sad when it's over, so I'm like putting it off. It's weird. It's weird. It's very weird. It doesn't make any sense. I am delaying the inevitable. But pretty much that. It is expensive. Yeah, I looked into it too, just for like my own personal collection. Definitely have not added it yet. I also wanted to try Floriani Total Control. I really want to get my hands on that because from the videos I've seen, it is giving like Stitch Artist. I feel like I could drop myself in there and it would feel familiar. That's what I want to do. That one's got it's also got some hefty digits on it as well. But again, I don't remember. Actually, I don't remember how much Wilcom said it was. So I can't say in comparison the price point, but I would probably think it's the same. Have they gone to like everyone keeps doing like subscriptions now where it's like you pay for the membership, whereas before I would just pay for the software, you know what I'm saying? I'd pay for the software and now I feel like everyone's doing like a monthly membership. Oh. I just want to buy it. Like that kind of hurt too cuz I also have like all the I do Creative Cloud and it hurt when instead of me just being able to say buy Photoshop, then now I have to like pay every month and I can't just have the option to just have it, like the 2025 version or whatever. So like that hurts. And I noticed more people are going to that also. I know Chroma is also doing that. I should have bought Chroma before they went to the membership. Should have done it because I don't want to pay. I don't want to pay like, I don't want to pay the monthly fees. I don't want to pay like 12 different softwares monthly fees because just want to mess around. I would pay for the whole ticket. I don't know if I got to keep it. Oh no, I'm sorry. Um, I'm not sure what happened, but it blocks someone using a word they didn't like. I wish they would do that. Maybe there are. I'll have to look into that. Because I feel I just wish there was an option. Like I understand where they're coming from when they say they want to be more accessible to people who perhaps can't front, the total for it. And that's fair, but I also wish they had it both. They're like, or if you just want to try it, you could try you know, the monthly and then eventually commit to the whole shebang. But I just want the option. Yeah, I mean that's the thing. I would like it to try it, but I also don't want to try and then I like it and now I'm like, great, now I have to commit to this is now a monthly thing. I don't want that. I mean, they do this for all of the like streaming platforms already, right? I'm already committed to all of those if I want to say watch something. Everything is turning out to be that way. Like, what the heck happened to just like, I just want to buy the thing? Why is that not an option anymore? Actually, I'm gonna, um, Oh, that is so close. Not kind of just. All right. I will figure that later. Um, let's group it. And now let's see how big we're able. Oh shoot, maybe we have to do these on the same line. Oh, I don't know. We might have to change the. I do want them larger. Dang it. Is that weird? I don't know. It should be in the locket. Maybe I gotta move these. Hold on. I'm trying to figure this out. I need to fit this all in. I want it in the locket. I mean, I don't care if these are smaller. I have to deviate from some of the um, things here to make it work for me. Maybe we'll do some word art stuff. Okay, what space do we have to work here? Maybe you just become shorter. I don't know, and then you can longer. I think that might be as good as it's gonna be for me. This one looks hella skinny though. I know those ones are the T's are very skinny. I'll fix that later. But let's just get our letters out the way. My goodness. The audacity. My word. What is happening? Okay, there is an A in the stars. There A. Oh, paste. I'm gonna have to shrink it down. Well, oh no, I don't have a D. Oh, fine. I'm just not gonna bother. I'm just gonna do it because I don't feel like shrinking it down. Okay, so whatever. It's my time anyway. I'm not in a hurry either. God, if I had a sneeze counter. All right. Let's see here. So the name is actually at the bottom, like right underneath the window. Yeah, it's on the screen. I do not. Um, I do not post like step by step tutorials simply for the fact that I usually take clients on or students on one or through um a video service. So no, I don't have any like you can't go on my any of my platforms. I will discuss here and there topics or like if you watch these live replays, I will talk about varying things and that's probably where you'll get info from me, but you still would have to like piece it together, you know? It's not going to be like start to finish tutorial. It's like tidbits of information as people ask them kind of thing. I'm gonna fix this. Mm. Oh, and like I said, for all the people who weren't here initially, this that we're working on right now, um, will be a freebie. I work on them. I try to do at least one a month. I like to feel like I'm my own version of Oprah, right? And I like to give stuff away for free. You get a design. You get a design. You get a design. Oh my god. Give for the likes, my friend. Oh, it's been a while. It's been a while. I do want to see your cassette tape though. Your zombie hand and the cassette VHS. I'm sorry, I did cassette tapes. You did VHS tape. Jeez, I want to see the VHS tape. Gosh, oh, I'm sorry. My brain is just not what it used to be. Is it to assume that this one's an original? Oh yay! Oh yeah, no, I dang it, I really want to see it. Well, thanks for being a tease. Oh, okay. I'm glad somebody else still uses Pinterest because so do I. I feel like it's not as talked about as it used to be. Okay. I actually haven't like been able to scroll on here too much because it was like literally I gotta get a piercing headache. So I've missed a lot. That's what I learned. When you're gone for just a tad bit on the internet, you miss everything. Okay, where's the beginning of dreams? Dreams do come true. Hmm. Maybe I won't blow it up yet. All right, let's repurpose. TH. How is the homeschooling going? Girl, I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you do it. I'll be honest. This summer, I attempted to. It wasn't homeschool. Well, I told my kids they were being homeschooled. They didn't know it was not really homeschool. We're on break, but I wanted them to like get a head start for next year. Uh, yeah. Wow, that was a lot. So I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you do it. I'll be honest. I'm not sure how you're doing it. And then doing all the other stuff, like fitting it in was intense. I don't know how you'd fit it in and then do other stuff because I didn't do other stuff. I could barely do that. Oh, so you haven't started yet. Oh, yeah. I don't know. But I mean, this in the time I've known you, like this is you already have done like this is not your first year doing it. So I'm saying like the other times when we would talk about it, I don't know how you did it then either. I don't know how you did it. I don't know how you did it and then still like embroidered. I don't know. Somebody answer. I don't know how I really don't. I'm at loss and I'm impressed. Oh, I can't believe I just did it to myself. I did, didn't I? Just try and get done with this. Trying to make it to lunch. I want to finish this like in half My lunch. I am dangling. I'm actually gonna make some guac, and I'm gonna have if you saw how Doritos ruined my life, if you saw that video, I'm gonna be eating those chips with some guac. That's what's happening. Yes, I'm still being derailed by the freaking Doritos. I wish they would sponsor me. I would love to be fueled by those Doritos. Ugh. Yeah, I really, I'm thorough, I'm genuinely impressed. Like, it's a lot of work. Oh God, girl, stop it! The auto, you auto scrolled me away. Oh yeah, I remember you telling me that you were trying to get her like some pre-K activities because she wanted to join into. I feel like I remember we had this conversation. I feel like we had this conversation. That sounds familiar. Um, yeah, but that's why it's still wild. Well, at least you don't have to like work on getting her used to it because you guys already did that last year. I mean, I can sympathize with her, okay? It was hard. In general, high school's hard. I mean, I remember having a hard time having myself together. I now looking back, I'm like, dang, I wish I would have like tried harder or like I wish I had the motivation I have now, but that's kind of unreasonable. It wasn't gonna happen, okay? It wasn't gonna happen. I was who I was, and I think it's just part of adolescence. Oh my god, that would be so helpful. Yeah. Yep. I agree. I think they need that. Yeah, I that's so crazy. I feel like we're talking about me, but like in the past, I was the same way. Obviously, I'm not her, but I remember when it was me that it was basically like I felt like I knew the answer, but I wasn't like confident enough to like say that out loud. If does that make sense? That was me. 100%. That was me. And it was like just easier to say I don't know because you can't really be like I don't say held accountable for the answer, but like it's safe to say I don't know because then you don't look bad. See, I'm there. I'm there. I am there. I'm there. I lived it. So was I. I said the same thing. You'd ask me like, "What'd you do today?" I don't know. You didn't do anything? No. What'd you have for lunch? Nothing. Seriously, I swear, it's a thing. It's a thing. That was a save. Yeah, I don't know what the answer would be, or I don't know. Oh God, I just said it now. Look at that. I'm still saying I don't know. I feel like if I was just comfortable enough to like be wrong or confident enough in my answers, like maybe I would have tried or I don't know. I don't even how do you explain that? Like I feel like I'm trying to explain something that I've never really had to therapize. But yeah, I get it. I get it. I can I can see her perspective. Okay, I lived it. I lived it. I get it. And I let me tell you, I did the same thing. And now look at me now. People can't get me to stop talking. It's funny. Now I have an answer for everything. Yeah, I'm not sure. Like, how would someone fix that? Like, do you just show her that you can be wrong? Sometimes there's nothing, um, perhaps wrong about being wrong. Like, that's how we learn. I don't know. I'm trying to figure this out. Okay, I'm also figuring this out as we talk here. Um, oh, I'm glad that makes you feel better. I think it's a phase. Okay, I'll be honest. I think it's a phase. But you know what? I'll tell you like some things I was thinking about recently um about like how I okay, well, that's kind of not fair. I'm not a therapist, but I don't feel like that's very fair to say. And she's not gonna be. I'm again not trying to be like antagonistic, but she's gonna have to figure out who her own person is and who she will be. And I think there is a big phase of figuring that out. 100% I went through it, okay? I could tell you, like, literally how I mean, I don't even know, maybe you guys would believe it, but like in high school, all right, we're gonna date myself here, okay? I'm not trying to out me on the internet, but we're gonna go for it. Like in high school, I was an emo kid, okay? 100%. I had black hair, it was in my face, everything was dark and depressing. All my friends, we all felt our feelings real hard. So, I mean, it was what it was, okay? And, you know, and then it developed, and then I tried something different. I went into college, and then I was like obsessed with Jersey Shore, and then I may or may not have dressed like Snooki half the time, but like I went through phases. I got to figure out who I am. You try different things, you learn things you like, things you don't like. You have to explore and figure out like who you are, and I think it's just part of the process. And it's, you know what, being that age is just hella awkward. Okay, if I had the confidence back then that I have now, because I just quite simply don't care what people think, damn, I would have been unstoppable. But I don't know how you teach that to someone. So, yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's crazy. I mean, I had okay. Let's get a little let's get a little too into my personal life. Okay. So me and my husband, we did go to high school together. Believe it or not, I landed the star player of the basketball team. Okay. So like, okay, here's the thing. I'll figure. I could be friends with anyone. I think if I liked you, um, but like that's why I'm married, right? So like at the end of the day, I won, and I always make a joke about. I think it's funny that the weird girl got the like hot popular guy, but you know, who knows? Weirder things have happened. Um, but yeah, I had friends that were like quite literally going to be significantly smarter than I could ever dream to be, and like we were not on the same level. I did play sports. Mainly, I was hardcore about volleyball, which again, see, there's just things that. So I met a lot of people from a different walks of life, which was kind of cool about where I went to school. So I did have like my own friends, and then I had my stoner friends, and then I had my friends from the volleyball team, and then I had my one day was gonna marry him, athletic husband, taking him Gatorade to the basketball games. Yeah, girl, I was really really dying for attention there. But hey, it worked, right? What does he say? Long game. Gotta play the long game. uh, I guess all that to say is it's gonna be all right. I don't think she's experiencing anything that's like scary or like a red flag. I think she's just gonna figure out who she is. I will say though, I didn't even. That's what I started saying, and I didn't even finish. One thing I will say though is like something that I greatly appreciate that my mom specifically did for me during growing up, point blank period, even though I didn't quite have the confidence to, put myself out there or not care what other people think, say what I feel, say what I mean, or even attempt to give an answer that could be wrong. Like I just didn't have the confidence to do or say a lot of things, right? I didn't have it. Something that did help me, and I didn't realize it until I was an adult now, is the fact that my mom always told me that I could do and be anything that I wanted to be if I just worked hard enough. And she was just like, there's nothing you can't do. And she like 100% believed in me. And at the time, I'm like, oh, my mom says all these things. And like, what is, it's like, ugh, life's so hard, and whatever. But the weird thing is that even though kids half listen, all of that did impact me as an adult, and there's a lot of things that I did that I don't think I ever would have done if I didn't believe that I was invincible. And I don't mean invincible like I could just go do wacky things and get away with it. I mean the fact that my mom told me if I worked hard enough I could achieve my dreams. For instance, I was, I put myself through college, and in college I got tired of paying rent, to the point where I was working two jobs full time, going to school full time, and I bought a house with my own money, and I paid that mortgage because I got tired of paying for rent. And why? Because my mom convinced me I could do whatever the hell I wanted. Okay, good. Well then, I'm glad. I just, when I feel like there's a kindred spirit here, I just know that it's gonna come back one day. You just gotta keep hammering it. And I don't mean like in a bad way. I mean like just keep saying it. Be a broken record. Like there's things I remember my mom telling me that have gotten me through quite literally like the shittiest times. It just it did. Um and at some to the point where I believed it, and now that I believe it, I live it. Okay, which sometimes now too, I told my mom, you might have wanted to calm down on the confidence here because now I feel because now I'm just like, ain't nobody gonna stop me now. I was like, man, I'm done on the confidence, and especially now because I don't stop talking, and I will just say whatever I feel like, and so I don't care. I just choose who and when I would like to impact me. So it's when I tell people like you say whatever you want. I don't care. It's just that like you don't. Some people, the haters don't matter enough for me to really give any weight to their opinions. If I don't want to like your opinion, I don't have to. Um, so I think it'll be okay. Just keep on. Okay, and that's the thing too. Like I always got told too that oh you have so much potential, you have so much potential, and like it's hard. It's really hard to be that girl. It really is, and I kind of it kind of sucks because you don't figure that out until later as an adult. That's what kind of stinks. Like I said, if I had the confidence that I have now, then like life would be different. But you know, it just know it's not the end. It's not the end. It'll be all right. Eventually, it will all come through. Oh, I gotta sneeze again. Dang it. Dang it. Well, that's good. I mean, yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, what did I try to think? I remember to. I almost don't remember being that age. Yeah, I think I'm okay. And sometimes too, like, I don't. This is like a weird. I don't know if this is gonna come off right, but it's also like it. I feel, in my personal opinion, when you are that age, it's also cool to be disinterested in things. Like that's a thing. Um, well, I guess I don't think about that. So, it'll happen. It's okay. It's also cool to not be interested, right? That's cool. It's cool, which is crazy. Now that I think about it, I'm like, learning is cool. I know it's not at that age, but it is kind of cool to learn and do things. But that's all right. Well, it's just kids. Okay, so let's turn this back around. Oh, I got to put some of these little razzle dazzles in here. Um, let's see, where can we fit these in? Perhaps at the end of this. So paste over. And we'll put one here. And then also at the end here. Oh, gotta zoom in. Zoom in. Okay. Actually, maybe I want another one prior to this. So under. Oh, no. Give me the hand. All right, cool. Cute, cute, cute. Yeah, no. Oh, I didn't finish. I have to do the hinge on the locket. Oh, I just remembered. It looked weird like this. Okay, I'm not done. I lied. I'm not done. I take it back. Don't quote me on that. All right, paste under because I'm gonna do one over here, and then paste over. Drag it on, and then maybe down here. So after answered, paste over. And then I think I'm gonna make this one bigger. Hold on, wait a minute. Okay, this is my interpretation. Yeah, I gotta take that back. No wonder it looked weird. Girl, we started school last week and they're already all sick. That is how that we're doing in this house. I think they're getting me sick. I think that's why I sound like this. I can't stop sneezing. School germs are terrible. Yes, this is the fastest we've ever had illness. Like, damn. I like can't even believe it. It's so crazy because typically, all right, so like they always get sick. I feel like somebody went somewhere, you never know. Like even like for instance, when we met up for like the first day of school, some of the parents said they were like literally out of the country for like 5 weeks. So like people come back from everywhere. And I feel like we always get hit with foreign germs. And by foreign, I mean like not from our house. So it happens every year. I just have never had it happen this soon. It's usually before the end of the first month, but this one was literally the end of the first week. Fastest it's ever happened. It's wild. Yeah, you know what's crazy too? It's not even cold season yet. And it's what's my temperature right now? Because we're in the middle of a heat wave and it's the weirdest feeling because I'm feeling it too. I feel like a head cold. It's 104 with an extreme heat warning and I have a cold. It's weird. It's insane. It's weird. Yeah, I don't like it at all. It stinks, okay? That's all I can say is this has been rough. So yeah, like how weird. I'm like having to call them in I have to call in them in sick the second week of school. It's crazy. And then here I am also. That's why I keep sneezing and I have to like keep getting off camera to blow my nose because it's yucky. Nobody wants to hear that. Nobody wants to hear that. I don't want to hear that. Okay, once I finish this locket hinge, I'm gonna be out of here. Like I've said this more than once, but I need to be done. And then I am gonna go for lunch skis. I don't know about you, but like for us, it's supposed to technically be monsoon season, but that has not been happening either. So uh, no, what's going on? Let's see. Maybe if I apply a texture, hold on, I'm gonna kind of make it look like that locket shape thing. Did you say yes? Dun 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 dun. Big question. Did you say yes? Hey girl, how you doing? Oddly cold? What do you mean? I'm over here too hot and you're too cold. What is happening? It's been a minute. All right, I'm trying to look for something that has like a lock texture. This could be a candidate, sure. Um, oh, do you guys have other places you've considered? I've lived in the desert my entire life. That is true. Green is a lot of rain. I don't know. I couldn't do it. Like lived for a semester in Oregon. I'm not an Oregon girl. That's all I learned. Too humid, too wet. Didn't like Seattle. It was not good for me. I felt very like depressed because it was just too gloomy. So she's back in the desert. Yeah, I couldn't do it. Oddly enough, we. Oh wait, I think I liked that one. Go back, go back. Okay, I think this is the one. Oddly enough, we actually have a lot of green here. I know it's ironic because like what? Yes, it's funny. I find it hilarious that there's in fact a lot of everything's green. The number of golf courses here is insane. They're all very green, and everybody seems to have like a green yard and a pool. It's kind of funny. We have like a what I call a fake humidity. It's like so many people have pools that it's just naturally humid because everyone has one. Yes, Arizona. Okay. Well, Utah, they can get like depending where you live, I feel like they get snow, and I've even heard of like them having like almost like an after snow like mudslides and stuff. I feel like that happened at one point, but I don't know. I mean, I'm just biased because I've lived here. They do have four seasons. It's kind of funny because I feel almost like the hotel Four Seasons. Um, I guess it depends what you're looking for. I mean, only you know where you're gonna want to live, right? Like you know the answer. We can all just say whatever, but you're the one who knows. Okay. So, update. I will be testing this out because this will be the next free thing that I give out. So you guys can make it at home or whatever. Um, I will test that. We did this. Other thing I worked on today was this one. Remember, this one's already available for nothing on my website. Do that. And then after I do this, test out this colored one, I'm also going to then do the dark and mysterious version. That's crazy because it's so hot and it's supposed to be monsoon season here, and I'm getting zero rain. And we technically have dust storms. They're called haboobs. Those aren't happening either. Okay, I have no dust storms. I have no rain, and when it rains here, it's basically just like floods the streets because there's nowhere for it to go. None of this is happening right now. We're still what feels like the middle of summer. And we have a heat wave. It's miserable right now. And I have a cold. It's none of it makes sense. The world is not making sense. Oh, okay. I mean, well, we could chat later. You have my number. All right. Well, I'm gonna go because I'm hella hungry and I have some guac and Doritos waiting for me. But I hope you guys like this. If you want to see the replay, you know where to find it. It's over on the YouTube. Okay, all of my replays. I'm gonna try to do it again tomorrow. My goal is to do an hour a day. Let's see how long I last. I'm the most inconsistent person I've ever met. So hope y'all have a great day. Mavis, don't be too cold. Wear a sweater for me. I feel like it would be nice to wear a sweater right now. And we'll chat later. Okay, love you guys. Oh my god, did I really just say that? Sorry, I'm getting too personal. We'll talk to you later. Okay, bye.